welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Dutchy. And I'm back with another Q&A. 40k Q&gAy. Woo! Woo! 40k! Thank you guys so much for 40,000 subs. Honestly, what in the world? I swear it's every 10k goes on, I say this, but I genuinely mean thank you. I love you. I see you all. Even if I don't reply to all of your messages, trust me, I see them. I love you guys so hecking much. Oh, literally just want to give you all one big hug. All right, let's do it. No, for real, so I seriously appreciate the fact that you guys keep coming back and watching my lame ass videos because it seriously means the world to me, and I honestly never thought I'd hit 1,000 subscribers, let alone 40. I was actually speaking to one of my work friends the other day. We had lunch together and she was just saying, yeah, like when you started working here, you had like 17k. It's insane how quick you've been growing. She's like, imagine 40,000 people standing here. And I was like, yo, yeah. And I'd never popped it into perspective until I Googled how many freaking tickets were sold for Splendor in the Grass this year, which is the festival that I just attended, and there were so many people there. You guys, 42,000 people were at that festival, and there is 40,000 of you, and that makes me so emotional and just really puts things into perspective, and I just honestly couldn't be more thankful or grateful for you guys because you are the best fam ever. You guys are so supportive and always hyping me up. Like, I do not deserve you guys, but I love you all so much. And without further ado, I think it's time to get into this Q&A. Let's get it. As per mother heckin' usual, I took to my Instagram and asked you guys to ask me some questions to answer. So let's go through them. I'm going to try my best to get through all of them. There were a lot, but you guys seem to like my longer videos more than my shorter videos. So why the heck not? Best advice for first dates with a girl? I've never had one and I met her online, so SOS. This is so cute. I don't know if you're asking for like date ideas or like how to act sort of thing. Date ideas for like the first couple of dates, the movies, or going to like on a picnic, or like going somewhere with a purpose, I think is always a great idea for the first couple of dates, so that if you are both really shy and awkward, it can help sort of to avoid that. So for example, if you go to a movie, you pretty much go there, get your tickets, get some food and watch it, like watch the trailers, laugh at the trailers, good icebreaker. And then obviously you have things to talk about after the movie's finished because you can talk about what happened and things like that. I think going to the movies or a show or something like that to begin with is a great way. In terms of how to act, keep it simple, keep it lighthearted. Don't ask like deep questions that you may or may not know how they're going to respond. Try not to speak about exes or anything like that. Try to keep it all positive. Don't be a negative Nelly either. Don't focus on any bad things that are happening around you or in your life. Just try and keep it really positive for the start. Obviously, as you progress into the relationship, you can get more deep with things, but I think for the first couple of dates, it's good to keep it fun and lighthearted and fresh. Don't hide anything, obviously, but like if something does come up, you can talk about it. But yeah, the worst reaction you got when you came out to someone. Can't really say I've had someone say something to me straight away when I came out that would offend me, but something that did really upset me at the time when I came out as bi and people in my hometown started hearing about it. I was friends with a group of boys in high school, and I ended up finding out a little bit later that as soon as they found out I was bi, they thought that I was cheating on my boyfriend at the time, or found out by cheating on my boyfriend at the time, which is untrue. And I just thought that they had more respect and thought that they knew better, or knew that I was obviously a better person than to cheat on my boyfriend at the time. They immediately thought that, and that was a thing that was going around about me. Yeah, that was a pretty bad reaction, and I lost a lot of respect for those people because just to immediately assume that due to a bisexual stereotypes, like they didn't know anything and then they just immediately assumed that. And I was like, whoa, like really figured out who my true friends were through that. My favorite celebrity ship is definitely Cara Delevingne and Ashley Benson. Talk about goals, honey. How can you let a girl know you like her without it being weird? You can definitely drop hints. You can give compliments here and there, not like over the top, but just like compliment her and compliment things about her that aren't just like super physical, like maybe things about her personality or certain things that you like that she says. You could also let a girl know you're interested by acting interested, doing that, being interested about her personal life, her hobbies, things like that, wanting to get to know her. It's pretty clear when someone's trying to do that. Yeah. How do you deal with homophobic and racist foster carers? I think you should talk to someone. Whether there's someone else that you could speak to and reach out about, because honestly it's not worth living through that. It's like could be really tough for you on your mental health. Yeah, definitely reach out to someone else if you can, but if it is getting really bad, I guess try not to talk about it as much as it's hard avoiding the topic of your own sexuality and things that you're going through. They're homophobic and not treating you with respect. Maybe just try your best to kind of avoid that topic so that you don't feel uncomfortable and so that they don't say things to like make you upset and stuff until you can get out on your own and things. How old were you when you came out? Also, I love your videos so much. Thank you so much. I was 19. Do you know anything about gender identity? And if yes, please give some advice. I've definitely seen firsthand the differences between when there's a correlation between someone's identified sex at birth and their gender, and the opposite when you are born as a certain sex and it doesn't correlate with your gender and how you're feeling. I've seen that firsthand with some of my transgender friends, so obviously I can't say that I understand or I feel it because my assigned sex at birth does correlate with my gender and how I feel and in who I am. But I can definitely sympathize being born as a certain sex and having that not correlate with your gender or how you feel you should be would be honestly so difficult, and I can't even begin to imagine how that would feel. One of my closest friends, AJ Clementine, she's a YouTuber as well, seeing her go through her journey was emotional as heck, but so incredible. She's such a strong woman. Oh, I just love her so much, and I'll actually link her channel down below if any of you are interested. But yeah, she's shared her entire journey on YouTube, so yeah. If you had to give up one piece of clothing, what would it be? Pants, for sure. How are you? Honestly, good. I was not good for a while. At the start of this year, I was going through a lot of personal growth issues, identity issues, sexuality issues. I'll be honest with you guys, I was a bit of a mess and I had a lot to deal with personally. I was taking it out on the people closest to me and it wasn't great. Then we moved house, we moved into this beautiful brand new house with 3 of my other closest friends. I started a new job, I started getting a lot more opportunities. I took a break from long-term commitments that I had with someone and I just really focused on myself and it's working wonders. I am so much happier now. I've still got a lot to work on personally, but yeah, my mental health is definitely a lot better than it was, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. You definitely go through ups and downs and stuff in life, and yeah. But at the moment, yeah, I'm just looking forward, no looking back, no regrets, trying new things and working with new companies and brands, and I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. When are you coming to the Netherlands? Oh God, I want to be there right now. If I could get on a plane right now, I would be there. You guys have no idea how much I just want to get out and explore and travel, but that costs money and it is hard. Even like time is money too also. But yes, I really need to head over and not only meet you guys, but catch up with my friends and family who I haven't seen for ages. I honestly just need to organize it. That's all I need to do. I need to plan it, organize it, hustle towards it, and go soon. Soon, I promise. And we can have a meetup and it can be beautiful and wholesome and speak Dutch to each other. How many times do you fart each day? That's actually so funny. Like, do you know me personally or something? Because far too often. I'll be the first to admit I fart like a fucking machine. My housemates know, anyone who needs to travel with me, good luck to them. But I will be honest, and I was talking to my housemate this morning about answering this question in this video. And I was like, okay, but they don't stink. And she was like, okay, most of the time. Which they don't. It's so strange. I'm not trying to be like, oh, my shit don't stink. but like my farts never smell, only when like my gut is really playing up, like for obvious reasons. If I'm feeling really ill, then it's pretty much like detonating a bomb. Really? I fart a lot. At least twice an hour. Okay, maybe not that much, but it depends on what I've eaten. It depends if I'm stressed. It depends all those sorts of things. What's your guilty pleasure? I'm secretly a Jake Pauler and I'm actually living for Jana. Please don't unsubscribe from me. What was your biggest fear when you came out? PS, love you so much. Love you too, cutie. I've been questioning my sexuality for a while, if I'm gay or bi. Advice on how to know for sure? I think it's important to just like separate your thoughts and feelings, write them down. Really think about like, are you just thinking about girls? Do you just want a girlfriend? Are you thinking like, damn, that boy is attractive, but do you really want to like date him, or do you just appreciate that he is attractive? As a bisexual, I know the difference, and I know that I can appreciate boys and girls for both being attractive, but I also know that I would want to date boys still, and I'd still want to date girls. You can be a gay girl and think of guys as super attractive and hot, like be attracted to a guy without actually wanting to do anything or be with them romantically or sexually. You can be a gay girl that appreciates hot guys. I guess it's just trying to figure out really who you are romantically and sexually attracted to. And for you, if that's more than one gender, or if that's dudes and girls, then you probably bi. What's your favorite pair of shoes? Oh, don't hurt me like that. If I had to choose right now, it would be my Naked Wolves. I love these little babies so much. I literally wore them 2 out of the 3 days at Splendor, and they did not give me blisters. They were so comfortable. It was like walking on a cloud. And I'm already planning my next pair. When did you notice you were bi? I came out to my parents today, by the way. Hi, greetings, love you. Love you too, so proud of you. And I noticed I was bi when I was having sex with a girl and enjoying it. Keeping it real, Dutchy fam. First time with a boy versus first time with a girl, how awkward was it, lol? First time with a girl was not awkward at all. There was nothing more natural than that to me. Yeah. With a guy, it wasn't awkward because I was dating the guy at the time, so it wasn't awkward in terms of that. In terms of it being awkward as not knowing what to do, that was definitely more awkward with a guy, because I don't know why. I guess, I don't know, it just was. Like, it wasn't bad awkward, it was just like anatomy awkward as the first time, but it was still good. What's your go-to outfit for a date? I'll have a think about that and pop something up here, or a couple of different here. Something comfortable though, for sure. You don't want to be like on a date and uncomfortable in super tight pants or a super tight top or something. But yeah, definitely something comfortable. I got this question so many times, top or bottom. Honestly, I'd love to say I'm 100% a top, but I'm more verse probably, even though I don't want to admit it. Yes, I'm versatile, so more of a switch. Probably 60% top, 40% bottom. Yeah, I'm happy with that. How was your first time with a girl? If you've had one, of course. As I just mentioned, it was so good. It was so natural. It was so spicy, like so hot. So normal, so natural, and yeah, it was good. What do you find the most attractive in women and men? In both, just the ability to talk and like have real life conversations. Like deep conversations. I honestly froth that in both genders. In terms of physical, I'm 100% more attracted to personality. Obviously, looks are a thing. When people say looks aren't everything, it's true. Like, I'm so into personality, it hurts. But in terms of like physical attraction, like, I'm not gonna lie, obviously it's a part of attraction. In both, I love teeth. Teeth are a big thing for me. Teeth and smile. But also eyes. I'm really drawn to eyes and eye color, like dark brown eyes and blue. How tall are you? Because damn, your height is goals. All the bear hugs. Giving bear hugs right back to you. The last time I checked, I think I was like 173 and a half centimeters. So I don't know what that is in feet. What was the hardest thing about coming out? It wasn't so much coming out to other people. The hardest part was coming to terms with everything myself. Like, it took me a while to get my head around not being straight anymore, as I'd had boyfriends my entire life, was super sexually attracted to guys always. And then for that to be suddenly like flipped halfway around was hard. Are you Dutch? Yes, I was in fact born in Holland, in a little town called Zandam. Favorite childhood memory? Honestly, so many. My family and I used to go camping a lot. We used to go to the snow a lot. And one time we went to the snow. My parents obviously decked me out in the best snow gear and whatever, as I was like younger and they didn't want me to be cold or have anything rip or anything. So mum and dad just bought these like cheapy snowy pants because we were just tobogganing, right? We weren't doing anything crazy. And mum like slipped down this mini hill and her legs, one leg went one way, one went the other, and her pants just split right up the middle. That's honestly one of my favorite childhood memories. Oh, I can still see it. Mum, if you're watching this, illy. And like getting butterflies when your crush signed in on MSN, that sort of thing. Also spending like countless hours in Video Easy trying to pick which DVDs or VHS tapes to rent. Oh God. No Netflix back in my day, fellas. How do I come out to my parents and family? I've definitely done a video on this, so I can link it below if you'd like. I think it's really different for everyone. You could tell them in person, you could tell one and then the other. You don't always have to tell them together. I would suggest telling someone you trust and someone that you know will accept you first to sort of help with that benchmark. If you're not comfortable with saying it or you feel like you'll stumble over your words and stuff, you can always write a letter. You could send them one of my videos. You could send them Ali Hill's Coming Out song. I'm such a nervous kisser due to lack of experience. How can I become more comfortable with kissing? You could maybe ask someone that you are close with that might be like into that and like help you, I guess. But honestly, comfort with kissing is just a thing that comes with time and comes with practice. I don't know anyone that I've spoken to, and I've certainly never had with a first kiss with someone being super comfortable and it being awesome. Like first kisses aren't always fantastic, and once you get your head around that, I think it makes it a lot easier too. But yeah, just practice, honestly. There's probably kissing videos out there maybe. I did a how to kiss a girl video with AJ, which I can link below if you do like. Ever used a strap-on, received or given? Hey, wouldn't you like to know? Do long distance relationships work in your opinion? I've never been in one personally, so I can't speak from like personal experience. I think with the two right people, yes. I guess all you can do is really try, but yeah, I think between the two right people and if it's meant to be, then yeah, I think they can definitely work. Describe your first time kissing and your first time having sex. Hope it's not too personal. My first time kissing was literally in primary school, and it was this dude who, I think I've told this story before, but basically it was like pack up time. And we had those like, you know those little puppet stands where they'd be like cardboard, they'd be like yay high. You'd have a little cutout. His name was Patrick, okay. We were responsible for packing that up. So we were both behind it. And then he kind of like tried to fall on me, or like fall, but he was really falling. And like fell on top of me and then like kissed me. And it was just like, I was like, well, this is happening now, okay. That was my first kiss. And my first time having sex was good. I don't really know what to say. It was with a guy. It was a bit awkward. We were quite young. I guess, well, both of us were virgins, so it was kind of like, but obviously it was consensual and it was over very, very quickly. But yeah. Any advice for when you have a crush on your best friend? It's hard. It depends on the situation, whether they're dating someone or not. Depends on whether or not you think you could date, whether it would be weird if you tell them, whether it wouldn't be, all sort of subjective. I mean, life's short. Let them know if you really want to let them know. If things don't work out, it wasn't meant to be. If they do, it's a good love story. Have you got a type of girl, race, features, etc.? Definitely, I'm so into tomboys and like androgynous dressing and looking girls. Race, no, I don't have a particular race, but I would date any race. That doesn't affect anything, but I've never actually thought of that. Do you actually speak Dutch? Lots of love from the Netherlands. Ja, natuurlijk spreek ik Nederlands. Top or bottom? We've answered this. Where do you get your hats from? I'm obsessed with them. This one is Sticky Fingers merch, and it's an Australian band. Obsessed. My Big M hat, which I'm guessing you've seen on my Instagram feed, is from Depop. Just random places, not like one particular place. Where do you buy most of your clothes? Illy and your content. Love you so freaking much. Again, pretty versatile. I buy from a lot of different places. I do a lot of op shopping. A lot of my cool like vintage sweatshirts and t-shirts are from op shops. I buy a lot of things from a Fens, especially pants, because they're super like gender neutral, which I live 4. I buy a lot of my jeans from usually like Glue, Edge, Universal, those sorts of shops because they sell brands like A brand, which are great for girls like me with no waist but a freaking butt and thighs. And then I usually buy my shirts from stores like that as well. But yeah, it's a mixture of a lot, really. What are your thoughts on the Area 51 memes slash raid? Actually living for it, but also scared. Is it going to happen, or is this just like one big joke that's like escalated? I don't know. I was watching one of my good friends' videos on it, Brienne, you guys probably know who she is, reaction video on it. And last night when I got into the bath, I actually got so deep into Area 51 theories and the whole meetup thing. And it kind of scares me, but I kind of want it to happen because I want to know what's in there. I want Area 51 to become exposed. Are there aliens? Will I have an alien soon? Would you ever date a subscriber? Probably, if they were like closer to my age and like got to know them like well, probably, maybe. I don't know, a bit weird. What is something you would tell your younger self? I love that question. Definitely care less what people think of you. And it's not gonna matter in a year or 2 years time. And live a little, bitch. Did you think you were a lesbian before you knew you were bi? No, I didn't. I thought I was straight before I thought I was bi. Do you have any advice for bi girls trying to find their style? Like dressing more girly or not? 100%. I went through this myself. I was dressing really, really girly. I hated it, but I was. And then I just started sort of like experimenting here and there with different tees and different pants, and then I sort of came into my own and was like, just created my own style kind of. I think just buy what you want. Don't stick to one section of a clothing store, you know, branch out. If you love a tee, don't even think about what section it's in, grab it. If you like something, grab it, wear it, own it. How does it feel to know you're such a big influence on others? Honestly, makes me cry sometimes. It's actually insane. Like, I wouldn't say I have influence. I just think you guys sort of appreciate what I have to say. And I think it's really weird and crazy to think that if I post something, other people like it and want to watch me and stuff. It's just makes me emotional. What childhood experience made you question your sexuality? Only the fact that I was so obsessed with girls in a way that I felt like I wanted to be them. It wasn't really a specific thing that I look back on now and I'm like, damn, that was so gay. I just found girls way more attractive than I think other girls around me that weren't gay did. Favorite sex position? Anything with me on top. Ever had a threesome? No. And I'm glad you asked that and didn't just presume because you know I'm bi and all bisexuals want to have threesomes. No, I haven't, but I would totally be open to it as a single person. I would totally like have sex with 2 people, definitely another girl and a guy, or 2 other girls, definitely not 2 guys. Hello, not being put on the spit, thank you. Ever walked in on your parents? As an only child, thankfully no, because I'd have no one to go to and be disgusted with. But actually, no. How do girls do the birds and the bees? So many ways, honey. So many freaking ways. Cats or dogs? Also love you. Love you too. 100% doggos. Not a cat person. I can appreciate a cute cat that doesn't want to kill me. But yeah, I'm 100% a dog person. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, 100%. How old were you when you first did it? Like 15. Have you ever sent a text to someone whilst drunk? Far too many times. Oh God, yes. Every time. And every time I do it, I regret it. And then I'm like, I'm just gonna do it again next week. Yeah. What's your job? I do a lot of social media stuff, so I do get paid from YouTube. I get paid for certain things on Instagram and firework as well. And then I'm also working at Telstra at the moment as a casual job. So yeah. Will you ever come to the UK? 100%. Don't ask me when, but I'm so there. Do you have advice on how to get into a relationship in high school when you're closeted? I think obviously if you're talking to someone and you want to date, it'd be so cute to sort of do it in secret. I guess it's kind of easier in a way for girls, which is sad and it's a societal thing, but it's much more normal for 2 girls to hold hands and like hug and stuff. So I guess you wouldn't have to be too secret and closeted. But yeah, I guess just do you. Don't tell anyone if you don't want to. And yeah. So I think I'm gender fluid. My parents don't believe in that. What the fuck do I do? It's hard when people aren't educated on topics such as being gender fluid. I think the best you could do is educate them on it. Maybe drop them a link or sit them down and say, look, it upsets me that you don't understand it or that you don't believe in it, but this is who I am and it's what I'm feeling. And then they might take you a bit more seriously. It's really hard when parents just go, no, that's not a thing, and they don't take you seriously, because it can really hurt. So I think the best thing you can do when parents don't believe in that is to educate them on it, and that's pretty much all you can do, I guess. Do you wish you were straight sometimes? I don't. I love being bi. No, I don't. Would you create merch in the future? 100%. Already have merch planned. Need the time and energy and money, and I will get there. What's one thing that drives you to the edge during sex? Something that makes you come during sex with a male and female. Whoa, ain't no holding back, peeps. Wow. It depends on how I'm feeling. It depends on, yeah, again, male or female. Honestly though, I'm just keeping this so real with you guys, because I mean, you deserve it. You guys are my friends, my family. Honesty is key. Clit stim is what drives me to the edge. Like, I don't really finish or whatever from penetration alone. I don't think many women do, to be honest. Yeah, clit stim is what drives me to the edge. I mean, so many things actually, but mainly that. Do you ever want kids? I'm not against having kids. I've definitely never been one of those girls though that's like, oh, I want kids someday, or get super clucky. I do get clucky if I see a super cute kid, but it doesn't last very long. I always like giving them back, like whether they're my family members' children or friends that have had babies. I like them for a little bit, and then I'm like, okay, I enjoy giving them back. But maybe one day, I mean, never say never. I would love to have a family of my own one day, but then at the same time, like if it didn't happen, I wouldn't be too upset. How do you pronounce your last name? P.S. Sorry, don't be sorry. My last name is pronounced Dykeman, like Dyke Man. What type of music do you listen to? Super broad. I listen to things like Ocean Alley, Sticky Fingers, San Cisco, Childish Gambino, Tame Impala, Busika, G-Flip. I honestly, whatever's on the radio, and also like other stuff as well, I'm pretty easygoing. Would you ever hang out with someone from the Dutchy fam? 100%, you guys, 100%. Do your parents still live in Holland? No, they live in Australia. Can you come to the Netherlands someday and have a meet and greet? Yes, please. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Look, I'm doing my worst here, lol. Yeah, I have. Haven't we all? Am I bad? Am I a bad person for that? Oh god. Do you own a sex toy? Taboo, I know, lol. Juicy question though, lol. Yeah, I do. Really important question here. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes. 100%. I love a good Hawaiian pizza. What's your star sign? I'm a Taurus. Well, those are some juicy AF questions, and honestly, just kept it real with y'all because you deserve nothing more than my honesty. And yeah, I love being honest and open with you guys. Feel like it brings us closer together. Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely enjoy answering your questions from time to time. Seems like it's becoming a thing now, so I guess the next one I'll do will be at 50K. What? Crazy. If you have any other questions, why not pop them down there in the comments? I will most likely reply to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.